big gooch. So obviously I'm filming this little bit of I guess intro and summary after driving the car, but that's what I've got to work with, innit? I basically met up with a lad called Ryan, and he owns a brand new Mini John Cooper Works. Really nice looking car actually. And I'm not normally one for minis. I'm not gonna lie, I think the standard one looks a bit fucking poncy and a bit fucking soft laddish. But it has looked yeah, it looked good, it looks solid. It's got obviously a nice body kit on it, really nice colour as well, red roof, black stripes, kinda like a dusky off-white colour. And I like the wheels a lot. Interestingly, it's got the aftermarket exhaust on it with nice carbon tips. I think they look really good and it sounds very, very nice. Turned sports mode on and I believe some valves open in the exhaust and it really pops and bangs that car, so it sounded great. I really like my kind of noise. I wish my car popped and banged like that. Half leather Alcantara red and black sports seats, which was smart. Nice little carbon effect on the dashboard, and it looked real. I really like it. Really stylish inside. Launch control was a nice little feature. It was a very nice feature, and again I was surprised, 230 horse, stuck to the ground, really nice, very grippy. So has this got sport mode on it now?
No, I've put sport mode lights doing that.
That there. Oh, nice. So is that just purely opens valves in exhaust or what?
No, that's just it gives you more acceleration response, and it stiffens up the suspension as well, and it makes the exhaust pop as well. So I think it pumps some fuel into the exhaust and makes it pop.
Nice, man. I tell you, from sitting it passenger side straight away, it feels nice and stiff, but it's not crashing. And mine's really crashing. When I'm driving around, it's like bang, bang.
Yeah, when I first got it, because obviously my other cars had a bigger windscreen, this has got a small windscreen, so it gives you a bit that more like feel to it, a bit like more of a go car.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, it's nice. It's almost it's wrapped around as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like quite a round bit of window. And you've gone for automatic, haven't you?
Yeah.
Flappy paddles.
Yeah. That's if you want to put it in manual.
Oh, why are we in auto at the minute?
Yeah.
Just cruising around. It's nice. It's nice. nice in here. I like the seats as well.
And you can change gears at any point as well, even if you're just in drive.
Even if it's in the auto?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Do you know how much power a standard one's got?
A drum Cooper works? Yeah, 230.
320 newton meters of torque.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It's powerful, that.
2 litre turbo.
Is it 2 litre?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, nice one. Very nice. Feels well put together.
And then the exhaust is an extra, the drum Cooper works pro exhaust.
Is that it popping?
Yeah.
What are you even doing now? We're just cruising around. Give it a little throttle here. I love that. I love that noise. Oh, what did you have before?
Ford Fiesta ST.
Sweet.
The new one.
And how would you say this compares?
I think it's better quality. Technology wise, it's better. That with the Fiesta, it was just all like dual and grey inside. And then upon what else it did, you get fake whooshy noise when you put down acceleration. Like when you're outside, it just sounds like a normal car.
Yes.
The other thing what probably says a big difference is the Fiesta had a bit more control when you're going around corners and stuff.
Okay.
This is like round corners, but sometimes.
Right. That's interesting.
And I think some of this one is, if they make a drum Cooper works in the future, I just hope they make it probably 4-wheel drive, because the 2-wheel drive is too much power, sometimes it just slides.
You find it, you get it skidding,
Yeah.
wheel spinning and that. Does it have a diff? Do they have diff seats?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's interesting. Yeah, well, I would have thought so. With so much power, and it's the top end, isn't it? It's the top spec Mini. So I really liked. You can feel the glass of the cabin. You know what I mean? I wish mine popped and banged like that. Nice. There you go. I hope my camera's picking that up. I really do. It just sounds immense. Pure little rally car. So Ryan has been kind enough to let me have a little go. So, yeah.
And then there's a button there, press that button, put it down. Run it manual, put it all the way down, press to the left. It starts. Right, then do that.
Manual 1, third gears in it.
Yeah.
It's now coming. So, steady. It feels well solid.
Yeah, when you put it in sport mode, this is the steering wheel as well.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. It's really solid. Love it. Brakes are great as well. Quality. Wow. Fucking hell, I'd use old fuel. I would.
I realise that sometimes when I do put the exhaust on, it just sip up fuel a bit.
Wow. Let's just turn it right round here. Silky smooth. Boop. Serious. I know you said I could have a longer play, but it's too nice. It's too nice for me to. Interesting. I always leave it a couple of hours after, like, driving one of the cars I get to feature before talking about it, I guess. He had the automatic box in it, so obviously you can leave it in auto mode, just cruising along, happy days, or you can set it into, I guess, manual. I don't like using that term because the manual is having a clutch and a stick and changing gear. Flappy paddles to me aren't really manuals, they're semi-automatic, so whatever you want really, I suppose. It's just my opinion in it. So Ryan took me out, and nice supportive seats, which are always good. Nice balance between noisy as hell outside but not too intrusive inside the cabin. I thought that was quite nice. As I mentioned, the cabin were a really nice place to be. Suspension wise, you know, the road that we're on, pretty bumpy. A lot of places you can take off if you're going fast enough, actually. But yeah, certainly not a smooth road. So like, I'm going along here now, and my car fidgets, really fidgets. You know, when it jumps, you feel the entire car is stiff in this. Whereas in that Mini, I guess with it being a new car, I'm sure it handles fantastically, but it maybe we're a little bit soft for what it's meant to be, especially as it's a John Cooper Works top spec. You'd expect it to be really raw, really raw. I mentioned the exhaust tone. I really like it. I think it sounds very, very nice, but it's always difficult when you've been driving a Honda with VTEC, because they're so fast at revving and they go through gears so quick, and when they're in the VTEC zone they just sound fucking manic, proper nuts. And going into something like a John Cooper Works, and you've got that nice noise but it's all silky smooth, you know, no massive hit. You know, the smaller your back's squeezed into your seat, and it kind of stays there. So you've got, like, let's say your turbo kicks in at 1750 RPM and you're being pushed into your seat, and that rate of being pushed into your seat is maintained all the way until you get to like 6k. So there's no difference in like engine tone, if you will. It's just the same throughout. Very linear power delivery. Not a bad thing. Performance wise, maybe felt a little bit soft. And like I say, that's fine for, say, the Cooper or even the standard S model, but a John Cooper Works maybe should be made a little bit stiffer. I think Mini made a, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think it was called a GP, and it didn't have back seats. It had a strut brace in the back. I bet that was a bit raw. I bet that was really like track focused and hardened. You could drive down to Devon in it, absolutely no bother. I wouldn't want to drive down to Devon in this. It's too much. He put it round a few corners as well, and it felt like there were a lot of grip there. The brakes felt very strong, and I know I always seem to bark on about brakes, but it's what I'm so impressed about. I mean, a lot of the newer cars have very grabby brakes, and I think to get that balance of that confident brake feel and your actual stopping power without it being too grabby takes some doing. And they got it right. Feels really good. The brakes are branded John Cooper Works. Really nice. Massive discs. I mean, they're blooming huge. And I don't think the single piston calipers by the look of them. They look too big to be single piston. So I would guesstimate they're at least dual piston calipers. Ryan even let me have a little drive. He were gonna let me have a longer drive, but we were running short on time. You know, he had to get back to work. Liked it. I mean, it sounded good. The pops and bangs were addictive. You know, I made sure sport mode were on, and we popped it into manual. We popped it into semi-auto mode, so we've got your flappy paddles. And I've never driven a car with flappy paddles, actually. So I was thinking, oh no, there's no clutch. So what do you do? Do you just keep your foot down, or what do you do with it? You just keep your foot down. Great. So I managed to gun it. You know, there were no bother there. Supreme traction. I mean, you start flooring this in third gear on a slightly dampish road over yumps and bumps. it'll skip and yank you left and right. Mini didn't do any of that actually. It's almost too controlled. It's got an awful lot of grip, and it just stuck to the road. Absolutely no bother. Straight through gears, and I'm not a massive Mini fan, but I think from an external point of view, it looks good. I like the body kit on it. I think it looks decent. I really like the wheels. Interior, very upmarket. That exhaust, that optional exhaust, is a must. It's an absolute must. You know, would I have the semi-auto gearbox? Well, I probably wouldn't at this stage at the minute. I like my manuals a lot. Admittedly, I literally drove it for 2 minutes, so it's not obviously a fair comparison, but just first impressions, that's all. I would like to know how you get on parking actually with that. That'd be interesting. You know, do you just press your left paddle down until it goes into reverse? I don't know. So yeah, thank you very much, Ryan, for taking the time out to let me film your car. Cheers for Adam again for helping me out with a bit of the filming, and yeah, I still love my Type R. Big gooch. Peace out.